We are now going to the museum. I have very less time actually because I need to head off to Shirdi, but we will try to squeeze in little bit of the museum. Dinesh says the oldest Ganesha Murti ever is in the museum. Oh my gosh, we got to see this.
And also the oldest wooden architecture that was discovered in India.
Oh,
That was on the doors of Uttareshwar temple, and that is later kept in the museum. I'm not sure. Last time I heard that they are going to shift that to a bigger museum in Mumbai or Aurangabad, but I don't know if they have shifted or it is still there. But the Ganesh idol is still there. That I'm very sure of.
a long time ago, I guess we are looking at the 1950s and before that time, Ramlingappa Lamture was a resident of this Ter village and he started collecting all of these antique things that he found in the fields and other places. At the time, nobody saw the value in it, and I guess he was looked at a little bit as an eccentric person. And then his son, who was Bhagavatappa Lamture, also joined his collection activities. And eventually, in 1961, they had already a good collection of these ancient articles, and then they offered it to the government to create a museum out of it. In 1961, the government decided to take that collection, and in 1971, they established this museum called Ramalingappa Lamture Museum. Thanks to this Anna who spent so much time collecting all of these antiquities.
You can see the idols from Hinduism as well, the Jainism as well, and there would be some Buddhist idols as well.
So, of course, after that, a lot of archaeological excavations have happened here, and then, of course, this museum would have been, gotten better and better. But we should remember the Ranglingappa Lamture Anna who showed so much interest and curiosity about his local environment. So there are many of these small Ganesha idols kept in this museum, and these are some of the oldest Ganesha idols found in the entire world. They belong to the 1st and 2nd century BC, which is the Satvahana period. And there are many other places to explore in Ter. One of them includes this Uttareshwar temple, where Dinesh said that the door frame was very, very intriguing, but that has been shifted to the museum. This Siddheshwara temple looks very intriguing from the pictures. There are many archaeological sites like this, including this Buddhist stupa. And since Goroba Kaka Kumbhar also spent time in this village, there is a house also. I already showed you the temple of Goroba Kaka in the earlier video. There is a house which you can check out. And all of these are within that Ter village itself. So when I'm exploring these kind of village areas as a solo person, I feel very conscious actually. It's so conspicuous and the villagers start looking at you. So I feel quite conscious about it, and I asked Dinesh about it, like how his experience is to explore such villages.
Very,
You feel they are interested?
Yeah, I have always received very positive response. Basically, see, they are very curious about their own history, their own village, but they don't know much information. They don't have access to information. So whenever someone from outside comes there and explores the temple, they are very curious. They just come, sir, क्या देख रहे हो आप? यहाँ पर क्या है? हमें भी बताओ, that kind of thing. And I remember there is one temple in Dharmapuri that was in a very deputed state when I visited. And when I clicked photos and sent to the ministers in culture minister in Maharashtra, so the locals also supported that time very much. They also started to talk to their MLA and talk to their MP that they want to renovate this temple, they want to rebuild the temple. And even when that temple was being rebuilt, they did not build a cement structure there. They used the same kind of stone that were used earlier in the temple, and the same architecture they have maintained. So Chalukya era architecture, they have maintained the same kind of thing. So local villagers are always very eager to know. They are always very curious about their own history, and they are very much proud of their history. Only thing is they don't have access to information, and that's why they are not very much vocal about that history. But when they come to know, or when someone outside goes there, they are always curious and they are always eager to know.